Hello and welcome, everybody. This is Monica from Earthwise, and today I would love to introduce you to a few health tips for my fellow human beings. And I think we are all aware now that we are facing a big challenge, a war against our minds and bodies and free choice and our freedom as humans on this planet. And this cannot be in God's best interest because God has given us such perfect bodies that are able to repair themselves, that are able for homeostasis, self-regulation, and nature with all its abundance, with all these wonderful healing plants that our ancestors knew how to use for thousands and thousands of years. Remedies from Mother Nature. And even the grounding, the mother itself, the earth, the ground, is helping us to discharge from all the overload of energy we are exposed to right now. So we were lately listening a lot to Clif. If you haven't checked him out yet, you can find him on BitChute. And he's such an amazing well of knowledge and with a great humor and such a humble being. He's a analyst, a linguistic analyst, and he's making prognosis what we are going to face, and it has been pretty accurate for such a long time. And we are supposed to face some really big challenges in the month of October. And but this is all in the end leading to a big healing and a big turnaround and a big unraveling of the truth. And yeah, some people are going to have a rough time with that if they cling on to the past. If they cling on to the old ways of doing things, they're going to be really very challenged. So what Clif recommended, and we checked that out right away. The first thing is Chaga Tea. Chaga is a very interesting, it's a mushroom and it's growing on the bark of a birch tree in mostly Russia. Actually, chaga is the Russian word for mushroom, and it's growing in the northern European areas or Siberia areas of Russia. And it's called also the black gold because it's such a wonderful healing mushroom, a medicinal mushroom. And for thousands of years, our ancestors used these, especially medicinal mushrooms, for helping all kinds of disease. The most important thing to fight any kind of disease is to get strong from the inside, and immunity is really the number one thing. I guess we're all aware of this. And chaga has just these anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, and highly immune boosting properties. So just give it a try, check it out. It's one of the most powerful medicinal mushrooms that you can get. The second one, what we also need for a good immunity is really a good sleep. And most of us, especially in times where the peak of that anxiety, and a lot of people really fear what's coming because there's so much holding on to the past, and they just wait for to go back to an old normal way of life with we go into such a great time of change, and it's going to be so wonderful. But there a lot of people suffer from a lot of pain and a lot of really difficulties right now. And my heart goes out to all of you who are faced with loved ones who did that vaccine and all the side effects, the clotting, the yeah, eventually death. And this is really not a very satisfying situation. But there's also, even if they had made these choices, there's always ways to soften the impacts. And what is very important is that your blood gets a good quality again, that you oxygenate your blood. You can do breath of fire, which is bringing a lot of oxygen in your system. Go out into nature and get these negative ions and ground yourself in nature. And yeah, the good sleep is very essential. And Clif developed this formula, and it's called Pure Sleep. We're going to try it tonight. We're so excited to try it for the first time. You just put a scoop in milk 1 hour before you go to sleep. And it's a wonderful formula. And what it contains is GABA, which is a gamma amino butyric acid, and it helps to improve the sleep quality, and it helps you to get up in the morning with a wonderful feeling of rejuvenated, and you're just ready to make the day with joy and with ease, because your system could completely relax. And so there's GABA in there. There's also red dragon fruit, which is very good for the gut and creating healthy gut bacteria. And it's yeah, also has a lot of fibers in there, so that's more for the gut, which is an 80% of the immunity is actually in the gut. So this is very good. Then nutmeg, I have used this for years in the German medicine. Nutmeg is a very great pain reliever, and it kills bacteria, and it's very good for relaxing and anti-cramping, and has all these wonderful natural ingredients to help you for good sleep. And yeah, nutmeg. Then there's glycine is in there, and monk fruit is a sweetener, but it also has anti-cancer properties, anti-inflammatory properties. So this formula, the Pure Sleep, really helps while you're sleeping to repair your whole system. Your glandular system, your endocrine system, your nervous system can really relax, rejuvenate overnight, so that you have a deep sleep, so that you can face the challenge in the next day, and you can even do it with really ease, and it makes you feel happy. And we're going to try it tonight. I can't wait. So it's, I think, Pure Bulk. I'm going to put the links underneath so that you can order it. I think it's really very, very important that we all support each other and recommend each other's channels where we get the information from, and really order this Clif High Pure Sleep, so that we can build up a parallel system that's backed on true values, on real values. It's going to be built on information that's really nourishing. It's not cheating. It's really nourishing. It's informative. It's really standing for true healing, health, natural way of being, and freedom. In the most important thing, the freedom to choose your way. If you choose the vaccine to take that path, that's also your choice. It's also a free choice, but at least it's not okay to force anybody or to persuade or threaten anybody into anything. That's not in the divine creator's intention, that we are supposed to live in such a slavery and tyranny right now. So get yourself informed. I'm going to give some health tips now and again, and I'm also going to write blogs about all this, and you can find my blogs and our blogs on our website, which gives you also some more insights in what we are doing. We're trying to get more and more independent from the grid, and we make our own herbal salt. We make our own kimchi and sauerkraut. Fermented food is also very good for the gut health. and herbal teas, and try to get independent as possible. So let's build up these communities that can provide themselves with everything that they need, bartering, exchanging goods. And yeah, let's all go back to gold and silver based currency, which is actually standing for consciousness, for transformation, for cleaning, for a new way of being on this planet. So yeah, support these little companies. They all have to struggle a lot with all these chicaneries right now. And if we support each other with our knowledge, with our tips, with our whatever we have, our goods and services, we're gonna have such a good time, and we're gonna make it through this very bumpy time and very challenging time in a very, very good way. And we know, we have the understanding that the universe also always provides for all those who are in service for the creator of all beings. So give it a try. Chaga Tea and Clif Highs pure sleep formula. Get a good rest, get your immunity in a good shape. And if you know anybody from your loved ones who got the jab and regret it and want to clean out their system, just give them some information, and maybe just share this video or other videos out there and get the information out. We will never give up, and we know that we're going to be good when this is over, and to make it through this time with freedom of choice and freedom of a good health. I wish you all the best. Make it through this October. It's going to be challenging at times, but yeah, keep yourself up and have a good sleep, have a good rest, meditate a lot, go within, enjoy the stillness and the silence, and all the answers you need right now in this time are all within. Bye bye for now.